Hey my Squidlings, it's Katie here and welcome back to another review video. So today I'm going to be reviewing something kind of cool, and by kind of I mean really cool. This is Gray Matters paper palette and this is by the Jack Richeson brand. I reached out to them and they were super duper generous enough to send us a sample of this as well as some other samples that you may have already seen a video to, but if you haven't, you can check them out. I will have them both linked in the I button up there. They sent us some really cool products and I think you guys would enjoy them, so go check them out. Before we go any further, I want to invite you guys to join our cute little squid pod by hitting that subscribe button down there so you can keep updated on when I upload videos like reviews and speed paints and unboxings and stuff like that. So yeah. Alrighty, so what this is essentially what it sounds like. It is a paper palette. This comes with 50 sheets and they look like this. They're just a smooth gray piece of paper. I actually have one that I accidentally ripped out. It's relatively thin, but it is coated on one side. These are 9 by 12 and it's only 43 pounds, so like I said, it's really thin. Actually, it's even translucent. You can see underneath it. Another cool thing about this is inside the book on the front, it kind of tells you why use toned palette and surface. It gives you a little bit of a color guide, things like cad yellow, and it just tells you about the different colors, what they're primary, secondary, or tertiary. Kind of color basics over here gives you a color range from white to black. Kind of tells you a little bit about complementary colors, and tells you a little bit more about other products. But I think it's really helpful, and if you are interested in this, you should get it, give it a read, or I suppose you could, I don't even know, you might not be able to see it, but you might be able to pause the video and read it if you want. But yeah, so essentially, like I said, this is just some palette paper, and if you guessed that I wasn't going to be doing an illustration, you are correct, because, well, there's really no reason to. But one thing I do want to do, however, is use this and kind of show you guys how it works. The cool thing about this is that it is gray, so you do get an accurate color representation of what you're going to be painting. Kind of, if you use white, sometimes it can mislead you, especially when I use gouache. I feel like that is the case, and I think this is really handy for, you know, color mixing so you can get an accurate representation, but also when you're done you can just toss it. I mean, with whatever kind of paint you're using, you can just toss it. Alright, so I'm not going to test out too many paints, but I will be testing out this. This is some Meyer Escape oil colors, and I do have a review on this if you guys want to check it out. I will leave a card up here so you guys can do that. So basically what we're going to be doing is just kind of seeing how this works. I'm also going to be adding a little bit of white in the mix, so you can kind of see how color mixing works on this. So we've got white and a burnt sienna. Now I am going to remove this pad from underneath. And then I have got a palette knife. This is just a standard plastic palette knife. Nothing fancy. I think I got it at like Walmart for like $1 for a pack of like 1,000,000. So nothing fancy. And yeah, I'm just gonna mix some paint. And then now I am going to take some white, put it over here, take a little bit of this burnt sienna, and then we are just going to mix it. And the paint doesn't stick too much to this paper palette, which I think is really exciting. So you can just pick it up and mix, and I think it's really cool, and you can kind of see how much, you know, that mixed from that. You can get a really good color representation of what it is or what it's going to be, and I don't know, I just think it's really exciting. And then when you're done, you can just pick it up and toss it, and I really like this product. Just mix it all together. As far as a rating, I'm definitely going to give this a 10 out of 10. This stuff is amazing, and I think this is probably one of the best inventions for painting ever. I'm really, really happy with this, and I hope you guys are too, because I think it's really interesting. If you guys are interested in purchasing this, I will have a link down in the description below to where you can do so, as well as a link to the Jack Richeson company, because they are super duper nice and their products are really amazing. So you guys should check them out if you haven't. And if you want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram, you can. My links are down in the description below, as well as a link to my art store. So if you guys haven't checked that out, go do it. And until next time, guys, toodaloo. Next, I picked up something I've been wanting for a very, very, very long time. I picked up some Sharpie brush markers, and if you have,